Hi everybody, this is Sabrina with your Night Nugget, coming to you with part two of broken praise. I'm sorry, of a broken hallelujah and shattered praise. I got ready to say the final, but who knows if it's the final or not. It's the final for right now, but we'll just call it part two for right now. So if you didn't see part one, go back and look at part one. But bottom line is, we're talking about what is it that you do when life hits you so hard that it leaves you with a broken hallelujah and a shattered praise to give to God. First of all, I think it's a really great thing that even in the midst of the trying situation or difficult times, that we still have something that we offer to God. And God understands that it's broken, that it's shattered, that we're hurt in whatever it is that we're going through. And I'm not talking about hurt as in, oh, she hurt my feelings, he hurt my feelings. I'm talking about something that's pretty drastic. I'm talking about a broken marriage, the death of someone dear to you. Those are the things that leave us with a broken hallelujah and a shattered praise. So go back and look at part one. But for right now, what I want to do is I just want to give a couple of nuggets that I've learned. Like I said, I'm not a psychologist. This is not where my degree is in, but the last year of my life has taught me a lot of things. And so the first thing I want to do is give a few nuggets to the people who find themselves in that situation. And just like yesterday, I did write them down. Just in case I get emotional, I don't want to lose track of where I am. And so the first thing that I want you to remember is that whenever you're going through that time, the world's not going to stop turning. People are not going to stop doing what it is that they've got going on in their lives. The world will keep turning. People will continue to stop doing or continue to do what they need to do or what they have planned to do. You're the one that's there. And we can't get angry because of that, People find out and they're saddened, but they still have things that they have to do, and they're going to keep on going. The world is going to keep going and turning, and we just can't become angry about it. We have to understand that, you know what, this is a part of life. And yes, we are hurt. Yes, we are in the midst of something very difficult, but the world will keep on turning, and people will keep on doing what it is that they have to do. The second thing is, don't be disappointed, and don't expect people who know you and love your gift to weep and mourn with you. It's the gift that they love. It's not the box. It's the gift that they know. It's not the box. Case in point, how many of you remember when Marvin Sapp's wife's wife died, transitioned? How many of you know when T.D. Jake's mother transition? Yet we say we love these people, but honestly what it is that we love the gift. It's not the box. We love the gift that's within them. Yes, when something happens, people get sad for a moment, and they may even pray, maybe, but then they move on. Oh yeah, I got an appointment at the hairdresser's. I'm going out to dinner with my girlfriend. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Don't get mad about it, people. You have to understand, especially in leadership, that people are saddened for a moment, but the truth is, it's the gift that's within you that they want. I remember the Saturday, we had the memorial service for my dad, and that Monday, someone said to me, I'm going to tell you something that you shouldn't say to people, but this is one of them, kind of a heads up. Someone said to me, that Monday, I know you're strong. I know you'll be fine. Could you do me a favor and pray for me? I've got this situation going on in a relationship with a friend of mine. And I just kind of looked for a second. I was kind of stunned. I was like, inside, I was going, really? Really? A piece of me wanted to say, I don't care. I don't care about your relationship with your friend. But I realized what they were doing was they were coming after the gift that's in me. Yeah, they were kind of a little sad because I had a situation going on. But the truth is, they were more interested in the gift. That's what they seek after. So don't get upset and don't get offended, because the gift is what we give them. And don't expect those people who are there for the gift that's within you to invest anything else in you whenever you're going through a season of a broken praise, a broken hallelujah, and a shattered praise. Now, for those people who are with these other people or with people who have this thing going on, let me give you some things not to say. Don't say I understand. The truth is, you really don't. Even For people who had a situation, who had, whenever I was going through, even for people who had a father that passed away, they really didn't understand. There was a level of empathy that went beyond sympathy, but the truth is they really, really didn't understand. So you don't have to say, I understand. I've been there before. The other thing is, don't tell people you're strong. You can handle it. Yes, I know I'm strong, but the truth is I was hurting and I was wounded. And we said it yesterday. Grief is real. We have to allow people the opportunity, the privilege, the right to go through grief. Yes, we're strong, but you know what? Twin Towers were strong. The Pentagon was strong. And hit the right way, they came down and they crumbled. Just as anybody else, no matter how strong someone seems in their gift, no matter how strong Christ is within them, whenever we hurt, people hurt whenever that time comes. The next thing is, don't sit somebody down in there and try to start telling them your tale about all you've gone through in that same situation, because the truth is, whenever we're going through that, I'm not really interested. I'm more interested in myself at that moment. Allow me that opportunity to do that. The next thing is, don't ask how you doing, because you know what? Most people really don't want to know how you're doing, and most of the time people who are going through that broken time, they're really not going to tell you. It's okay not to say, how are you doing? And for those of you who are on the outside, don't become upset and try to pull out of us how we're feeling, because that pull, it's okay that we reserve that for somebody that we're close to, someone that we can trust, someone that we feel led to share with. The next thing is, don't hug that hug where you refuse to let go, using that voice that, oh, how you doing? I can tell you something. I went to church on Father's Day, and someone walked up to me and said, oh my gosh, I know it must be tough for you. Your dad just died and this is Father's Day. You think? Be okay with saying nothing. Be okay. You know, the people who helped me through this season were people who moved with me as I moved. If they called me on the phone, I wanted to talk about getting a pedicure, they talked about going to get a pedicure. If I wanted to talk for a second about my dad, they listened as I talked about my dad. If I wanted to talk about how the sun was shining, they talked with me about how the sun was shining. Those that were here, the people that blessed me the most, were the people that just came and sat beside me and looked at me. And that was it. Or looked at me for a second and then just moved on. Just sat beside me, made contact, just kind of like, you know what, I'm here for you. Those were people that were wise enough to know they didn't have to say anything. You know, when someone is going through a difficult time, you don't have to talk. You don't have to say anything. Just be there. Just be there. And an occasional, I love you is all right. You don't have to come up with something. Do not push... Don't push being offended. Don't push through the door that people who are going through a time of that broken hallelujah, that shattered praise. Don't push through the door offended. Like, no, I know you need someone to talk to, and I want you to know I'm here. I hear you, but I have the right to decide who it is I talk to. Those are just a few things. Let me see. Did I miss anything? I'm very, very sorry. No, I'm not. I'm doing fine. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You know, if you're going through that difficult time, I'll say what I said again last night. God is amazing, and He is faithful, and He will help you through that time. But I want to tell you something. It's a process. And if it takes you 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, however long it takes you to go through that process, you don't let go of God's hand, and you keep right on going. Don't allow yourself to get in condemnation if you still cry. It's okay. Don't allow yourself to get in condemnation if you don't cry. It is a process, and everybody processes through in their own way. And remember what I said yesterday. What you see of me processing, that's my public processing. Few and very few people I allow to see my private processing. And that has more to do about me than about you. So, this is Sabrina with your Night Nugget saying, if you're on the one side that you have that broken praise and that broken hallelujah and that shattered praise, you keep on praising him, you keep on worshiping him. I'm going to tell you, I know for a fact that he's going to heal you. If you're on the other side where you're supporting somebody who's going through something like that, be mindful of the words that come out of your mouth. The best thing that you can do is be there for them and kind of inline skate with them. Wherever it is that they want to go, however it is that they want to flow, you just kind of go that way and continue to pray for them. Don't try to force them into processing through. Allow them to go at their own time. And for the other side, I'm sorry, I forgot to say this, don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Life happens. It does. And life can be painful. But God is amazing. This is Sabrina with your Night Nugget. I'm going to tell you I'm going to sign off for probably about a week. But I'll be back. All right? You have a great, great evening. Love you. Take care. Ciao.